Good morning and welcome to another video. In this one, part of what's shown is us caring for and treating a lamb that was taken poorly, and we didn't know what was wrong with it, so it was a bit of a guessing game, using our experience, using our intuition to try and work out what the problem could be. So I will explain that as we go along.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
So do you want to explain what's happening with the shutting out of the...
Well, it's the time of year we start shutting the meadows up that we mow for haylage. It's like soon be the middle of May, and also the grass is starting just to get away from them a little bit, so shut them here for a day. Harrow and roll that one today, and then perhaps do this one on Friday.
Morning, it's 6 o'clock. I've been out for about 35 minutes or so. It's a frosty, beautiful morning. It's Thursday, the 13th of May. And on the agenda today is to travel over that way, about 45 minutes to Glossop to pick up our Highland beef. So that's what I'll be doing this morning. So we found the lamb under the wall side. All the other lambs ran off when we were doing our checks. This one stayed under the wall, and it actually deteriorated quite rapidly from being able to stand to not being able to stand, laid down with its head out, making some strange little groaning noises. And at this time of year, when the lambs start to eat grass and their digestion starts to adjust from a milk diet to a diet of eating grass as well, and I find it's a sensitive time, and lambs do drop off. We do have deaths, and they're not always easy to spot because it can happen very quickly, and it is disappointing. We've had it happen many times, so I thought perhaps this was going to be one of those cases, but we just did the best that we could, and so the first thing that we did was we thought that the lamb could be constipated, having these digestional blocks, so we gave it some sunflower oil orally to try and loosen things up. So this is what a whole cow's worth of beef looks like in trays, all nicely done and ready to be going in our freezer. So as a result of having been out today, I actually now feel worse about going out of the farm. It feels safer here. This is my poorly lamb. the lamb was very, very lifeless. We ended up putting her in the garden and we were all checking on her, and eventually Dad called our vet later that morning, and he went down to the vet and picked up a steroid injection, I believe. So we gave her the jab, and then we also pushed some water up her back passage, again to try and loosen a blockage if there was a blockage, because she wasn't weeing or pooing at all. Okay, so it's 5:15 and I was not expecting to find she's still here. So I'll see if we can get you. Morning, it's 5:15, it's Friday, and I spent most of, or a lot of yesterday, we all did, looking after a sick lamb. And it has actually made it through the night, so I'm going to warm up some milk now.
So much better, baby. Gonna put you back in the field.
So the next morning, having found the lamb still alive and that she had pooed, I thought that is a really good sign, and she very quickly perked up after having had some milk. So off she went out in the field. We did put a mark on her, and we decided to call her Lucky, because she got lucky really that she made it, because I really didn't think that she would. So that's what happened there. Quite often you do lose them and you don't get to have the opportunity to spot that there's something wrong, but in this case we got there in time and she pulled through, so happy with that one. It's Saturday night and we're just having a little walk round, checking on everyone, everything. We've got, oh my god, if you could see, there's Felix. Felix likes to be part of the action. Yeah, so having a little walk around, check on everything, just enjoying the glorious sunshine that we've got and being thankful for where we live. I don't know where Flossie is. Floss, Flossie! So Nick and I on our evening stroll. We've not been here for a while. It's a little plantation of trees. It's really nice in the autumn actually when all the leaves fall. I'm quite enjoying it right now with the sun glinting through the trees. We're just doing a bit of evening exercise. So an update on what's been going on with the lockdown situation is that as of this Wednesday the rules were changed, that people can now come out into the countryside and take unlimited amounts of exercise, but our businesses like the campsite and the local pubs and things, we have to remain closed until at least 4th of July. So on the national news today was Monsell Head, where I go swimming. It's less than a mile away from the farm, as it's a local beauty spot and it's been getting hammered. Well, there's no tourists, getting hammered by tourists. There's no toilets for them, there's no businesses open, so it's a bit of a worry. So I've actually spent the last few days kind of laying low, staying at home more, because I'm a bit worried about being out with all the tourists basically. So that's what's happening there. Going for a swim this morning and a bit nervous but excited about it. It's a new swim location, so we'll have to see how it goes. Whew.
Better?
That was fresh on the face. Oh, it feels brilliant to be back in open water. I haven't had a shaky cup of coffee for quite a while. What you doing, little ones? They won't play now.